Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. I'm playing a series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. In my previous review, I made a joke about drinking toxic waste, and well, but we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? What happens to be my Mudvayne tour shirt from the Psychotherapy Sessions tour, which I was fortunate enough to be able to see last year in 2023. Very cool fucking tour. It was Mudvayne, Cold Chamber, Guar, Nonpoint, and Butcher Babies. Really fucking awesome. Like, all the bands brought it. I was mostly there for Cold Chamber, I'm not gonna lie, because that was like their return after, like damn near a decade of not doing stuff. But Mudvayne, I like getting to see Mudvayne. They're a cool fucking band, plus they're out of Illinois. I think one of the things that hurt Mudvayne, I'm just spitball here, I think one of the things that hurt Mudvayne a little bit, because, they're popular and everything, and they're, in their own way, but I think one of the things that kind of kept them from maybe being a little bit bigger is that they didn't lean into their heritage the way that, like, Slipknot did. Because you think Slipknot, Iowa, right? That's their jam, that's where they're from, that's their whole thing. I didn't even know that fucking Mudvayne was from Illinois up until, like, my early 20s when I looked it up. But I do like Mudvayne. Very cool band, awesome visual style. I love, if you get the opportunity and you're of the inclination, see them live. And if you want to know what that looks like, I actually did get some videos of the performances of theirs that I've seen in the past couple of years. Those are on this channel as well, just in case maybe you want to check them out. I'm just saying. But anyway, what am I trying for today, folks? Why did I make a toxic waste joke? Because, boom! If that don't look a little bit like toxic waste, I don't know what does. It's a Skittles drink. Specifically, the sour version. Let's get a thing for the thing real quick here. Looks like this. Sure. So yeah, Skittles has drinks now, for reasons that I have yet to be able to discern. But this is the 4th out of 4 that I'm aware of. They have the original, wild berry, tropical, and sour. I just got through reviewing the tropical, and previously, just last week, I reviewed the original and the wild berry. So this is the last one as far as I know. I would say that I've been saving the best for last, but I doubt that, because I'm not a big sour guy, and I haven't liked these Skittles drinks very much. But we're going to give it a fair shake. Maybe it'll be the best one. Who the fuck knows? And I shouldn't, they're not soda, they're not carbonated or anything like that. They're just, I don't even know what the fuck to call them. They're not fruit drinks. There's nothing natural in these whatsoever. Let's open it up. Try us out some Skittle drinks. The closest I can, and I mentioned this in all the other reviews too, closest, sort of approximation is, the little hugs, which are, if you're unfamiliar, they're these little, fruit drinks. They usually come in, these little barrels. They have, sort of a foil, top to them, and you peel it off. They're nice, when you're kids, for, summer stuff and like that. That's what me and my friends always used to do. They're kind of like that, except even more amped up on sugar. Nope, worst one. Oh, God. Why? I mean, I made the joke about the toxic waste, and it's done everything to prove me right, because it looks like toxic waste, and fuck knows was that not a pleasant experience. Oh, man. Yeah, this is easily the worst one for me personally. I mean, it depends on how much you like sour shit. I don't like sour stuff very much, typically. It's fine if you can create a contrasting flavor. Give it some sweet, give it some sour. I love a lemonade, This is not that. There's some sweetness, there's still, I'm sure, a fuck ton of sugar. How much sugar is in these damn things? 32 grams of sugar. Then you got, the insul or whatever, so it's 31 grams of that, and 62% added sugars. There's a lot of sugar in these fucking things. But it's just sour. It's just straight sour flavor, and it's just, there's like a tiny bit of sweetness, but nowhere near enough to counteract it. Ugh, these are awful fucking things. Why did I smell it again? It's like drinking a bunch of sour heads. Yeah, I'm not a huge Skittles person, nor am I a big sour person. So like this might be my perfect antithesis drink. This might be trying to actively kill me. It is, I dislike this immensely, but I'm going to try to go into it. I'm going to sort of describe it. It's not outrageously sour, but it is sour to the point of being sour. It isn't, again, there's not like a good mix of sweet and sour. It is more sour than sweet. There's still some sweetness. It's not entirely like just bitter or anything like that. But other than that, I gotta go in. I'm gonna try to. There's like, ugh. And they definitely use citric acid for the sour component, and they definitely crammed it the fuck in there, because if you've had like citric acid in drinks, it has like a dryness to the sourness, and that is like it just immediately attacks your tongue, and it almost feels like your tongue is drying out a little bit, and it's just, ugh. The taste itself, it's kind of a mild fruitiness. You might think maybe green apple. There might be some of that in there, but honestly, it's so sugary and so sour that whatever the flavor is, it's kind of a generic fruit drink. And if you want to say it's sour apple, sure, you can say it's sour apple. But I honestly think it's just what the fuck ever. I think whatever swamp that they went to, that they drudged this shit out of, I think that's whatever it is. Like, just they found some bubbling, fucking oozing pits of awful, and one of them was neon green and one of them was neon blue, and that was how the fuck they made these things. Because there's no fucking way that anybody would concoct these things. Not knowingly. It gets a little bit... It gets a little bit better the more you drink it, I guess. But I still really fucking hate this. I'm not into it at all. 2 questions have to be asked. They don't. Would I get this again? Would I recommend this? No and no. I mean, again, part of this does come down to me personally. I'm not a big Skittles guy. I'm not a big sour guy. If you're somebody who likes sour stuff, but the thing is, even if you like sour stuff, I don't know anybody who would want a drink like this. If it were just a candy, sure, that's the thing. This flavor works in a candy format because it's just a little bite-sized thing. It's a little treat here and there, pop it in your day. In a drink, it's a sustained flavor. And there's nothing to counteract it. If it had been a soft drink with some carbonation, maybe that could have helped kind of, give it a little bit more balance. But instead, it's just raw, artificial Skittles flavor. And it sounds like it might be good on paper, but in reality, these have been ass. And this for me is easily the worst one, because again, it's just why? I don't know anybody who would want to drink this sour. I'm sure there are people out there, but definitely not me. Out of all of the ones that I've had, this is the one that I would grab the least. I think if I had to rank them, tropical would be number 1, wild berry would be number 2, original would be number 3, and sour would be number fucking 876. I practically fucking lick dirt off the ground before fucking drink this again. It is genuinely not that good. At least for me. If I'm recommending it, same thing I've said with all the other ones. If you're a real hardcore Skittles fanatic. And even then, I'm going to say for this specifically, you have to be a hardcore sour Skittles fanatic. Because this is not anything else. There's no other pretext here. It is just fucking, or pretense, that's what I meant to say. It is just fucking some sour Skittle flavor. What the fuck ever. If that sounds appealing to you, give it a go. Otherwise, at best, it's a novelty drink. At worst, I don't know what it is. I genuinely don't get what the hell these things are for. You know? Because it's like, and I've mentioned this in the other reviews, it's like you almost want to say it could be for kids, but no, I would not recommend giving these to kids. They're fucking crammed with sugar and artificial shit. No, don't. Give them something else. Don't fucking... Give them polio. That would probably be better for them than this. At least that might build some character. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Spectacular rest of your week. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Spectacular rest of your week. Monumental rest of your month. Stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there yourselves a truly... God, I hope they never come out with any more of these flavors-tastic rest of your life, because I do not want to have to review any more of these. They've actively been unpleasant. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important that we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. And folks, the thing that I want to do, you're going to get a little tiny bonus review here. Fuck it. Let's see if we can go over there and concoct the best drink known to man. Oh, it at least looks somewhat better, I think. And we're going to put the blue cap on it because this is the chimera that we have made. See, this is why you should stick around for the end of my videos. Sometimes I do stupid shit. Better? Still way too much sour. Yeah. It's more subdued. It's given it more of a balance to it. It is a bit more of a sweet and a sour now instead of just sour. But yeah, definitely still too unbalanced. You still get that heavy, like, citric acid fucking hit that, ugh. Citric acid can be fine and, you know, but not like this. Not like this. Never like this. Bye.